welcome to the show. It is, I don't even know what day it is. It's just another day. This is Laptop Style Life. Today, we are going to get right into stuff. We are going to be talking about setting goals, right? Our channel is all about helping you move yourself into a digital world. The first thing we have to do with this is set some goals. All right, so let's get right to it. All right, so today's topic is setting goals. For those who don't know you, my name is Robert Hyman. Welcome to Laptop Style Life. Here at this channel, we talk about how to move yourself into a digital world, how to do it, different ways to do it, making money, how to just everything involved with making things work in a digital world, right? Things that we're doing new. I had a couple people email me last night after my broadcast last night and were asking about the music, right? How is it that you can put music on your videos, right? Music is copyrighted. Well, I use a service called Epidemic Sound, right? There you can get licenses for the music. Now, you get a free trial, right? I put the link up there. I'll also put the in my description in the rebroadcast. And you just go there. Just click the link that I put in the rebroadcast, and you get a free trial. Now, once the free trial's up, I think it's like, I don't know, $6 or $7 a month. I mean, it's very little. Now, if you're not using a service like Epidemic Sound, you just can't use music. Obviously, unless you created it. I know I have a lot of musician friends out there, so if you're creating your own music, obviously you can put your own music on there. But you can't use other music. So if you want to add music to your streams and up your quality a little bit there, try Epidemic Sound. Again, I'll put the link back in there in the restream for you guys. All right, so let's get into it. Creating goals, all right? There's really only 3 steps as far as I'm concerned, all right? So let me share my screen with you guys. Here we go. Creating goals. All right, so there's 3 steps. Let me come over here. First step is knowing the end goal, right? What are we trying to accomplish? Where are we trying to go? All right, so that's number 1. Number 2, how are you going to get there? All right, so we're going to define things. Now, we're going to talk about this in detail. I'm just going to give you the 3 right up front. And the third thing that you need to know is what you need to do. Okay, what do you need to do to get there? All right, so let's back up. All right, the end goal. Let's give you an analogy, okay? Let's say you want to take a cruise to Alaska. All right, you want to take an Alaskan cruise. All right, that is the end goal, right? The cruise. So, right, now we need to define what do we need to do, right? What's the next thing? How are we going to get there? Well, first things first, we need to figure out how much the cruise is going to cost. So we need to do some research on that. We need to figure out which cruise line we're going to take. So we need to do some research on that. Then, Alaska's not close by, so we're going to have to fly there. So we're going to have to figure that out. Then we have to figure out how long it's going to take to get there. So, right there, how are we going to do this, right? We have to define all these things, right? And so when you get to the third step, we take each of these things that I just talked about and break it down, all right? So again, the end goal, take an Alaskan cruise. So the first thing is, who are we going to cruise with? So let's break that down. Well, let's figure out how many cruise lines there are. Let's do the research on the best ones there are, and then we'll search for pricing, right? We just list those things out. And so you create a list of each step. So step 1, right? Which cruise line? Then you break that down further. Right, so what we're doing is we're taking the end goal, the main goal, and breaking it down into smaller little things. There's a famous phrase out there, how do you eat an elephant? Well, you do it one bite at a time. It's the same thing with a goal, all right? If your end goal is to go on an Alaskan cruise, we have to figure out all the little things in between, break them down into little bite-sized goals, and achieve those goals one at a time. So let's put that into practical use because we're talking about doing things online. So let's say you want to be a famous YouTuber, right? Or you want to move your yoga studio into the virtual world because you're no longer able to meet people face to face, or at least for the time being. Or let's say that, you're an accountant and instead of meeting customers face to face, you're now going to do it virtually. How are we going to do that? Whatever it is, the model works for whatever you used to do in the real world. You can switch and move it into a digital world. In fact, you can completely pivot. Let's say you want to give up your job of being an accountant, and you want to move into the Amazon space and be a reseller, right? And so how are you going to go about that? Well, you set your goal. I'm going to be a reseller. So how are we going to go about being a reseller? Well, first you have to figure out the rules and regulations against it. You have to open up an Amazon account. You have to find the stuff that you want to resell. You have to figure out, are you going to do it full-time or are you going to do it part-time to begin with? You have to research, all the material. It's just, you have to figure out the end goal. Then you break that end goal down into small steps. Does this make sense to you guys? If it does, leave a comment down there, right? Now, unfortunately, my comments aren't working, so I can't see if you're talking to me. I apologize. If you're watching the restream, leave a comment down there. Let's have a discussion about it, right? We're going to be streaming live every day, and so we're going to build on this process. So leave comments. Let me know what you're thinking. If you're watching us on YouTube, we are streaming on both Facebook and YouTube. So if you're on Facebook, obviously, like our channel, become a member of Laptop Style Life. Right now, I'm currently on my personal Facebook page, but we copy it over there. If you're seeing this on YouTube, if you're part of our channel there, Laptop Style Life, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, but leave the comments. We want to engage with you, build the community, help you guys through this process. Like I said in yesterday's stream, we're going to show you our successes. We're going to show you our failures. The first thing we have to start with, though, is our goals, as I talked about. So 3 simple steps. As I mentioned, we're going to start with our end goal, right? We're going to list out how are you going to get there. Guys, write it all down, right? You need a journal. Take notes all the time. I write in my journal all the time, right? Let's see. 3rd step, one more time. What do you need to do to get there? So break it down into smaller things. All right. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about today, and it's regarding setting goals, is commitment. You got to commit. 110%, guys. You have to commit. You can't be halfway there. You have to be all in. You should talk to my wife and what I've been doing. I've been working harder now than I did before the virus, right? I'm all in, 110%. For my Facebook friends out there, those who've done work with me before in the music world, when I'm in, 110%. I don't do anything small. Go big or go home. That's my favorite phrase. And that's what I'm doing now. Go big or go home, right? But it doesn't have to cost a lot of money, right? We are talking about the digital world, right? And so we're going to go through these processes with you, how to do it. For now, let's start by setting those goals. So here's your homework assignment. Set your goal. I want to know what it is, all right? Put it down in the comments, right? If you don't want to put it publicly, my email will be in the comments on the replay. Grab my email it to me, okay? Let's work this process together, guys. All right. So that's your homework assignment. I want you to set your goals. I want you to break those goals down, right? And then I want you to break them down further. Okay. Exactly what is it going to take to get you to your end goal? All the different steps. What do we need to achieve? I hope this makes sense to you guys. All right. So that's it for today. Again, I appreciate y'all being here. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. Say hello on Facebook. Say hello on YouTube. We are here for you guys. We're going to be streaming every day, and this is just going to be a process. We want you to be part of this. So thank you very much, guys. Have a great day, and always be safe.